Hello and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So today we're going to be talking about the JBL Vibe 200 TWS. Yes, people, these things have 8mm drivers with 20-hour battery life, plus they have USB-C charging and a budget-friendly price. Now, these should not sound top tier, but we won't know if they do until the end of this video. So in this video, we're going to be doing a hands-on with the box, quick unboxing and first impressions on said JBL earbuds. After that, I'm going to be putting these bad boys to the At Home with Lucas test to figure out are these something you should buy or maybe skip altogether. I'm here for you, so you don't have to waste your time buying and returning. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it.
All right, let's take a look at this bad boy right quick, shall we? So up the top left, you have JBL by Harman. There's an image of what's to come in the box. Take a look over here. We got the Vibe 200 TWS. TWS basically means everything that's going on over here. True wireless, deep bass, hands-free. Take a look down over here. You got 20 hours total. That's 5 hours in the earbuds themselves and 15 hours in the case. Take a look at the side over here. Ooh, we got 8mm drivers right there. Very nice. USB-C, awesome. Take a look at the back over here. Deep bass, 0 cables. That is what's up, people. All right, so we have a fast charging. Let's get inside this box. Okay, the first thing you're going to see is the USB-C cable. That is what's up, people. In 2022, if your earbuds don't have USB-C, then you can pretty much guarantee they are old school. Okay, this is a little bit different. They actually have their silicone ear tips on a little plastic mold right there. That is absolutely amazing. That means you're going to save on plastic. Okay, this is very interesting. It's actually two-tone. This is a gray and that is a black up top. That's probably the first time I've ever seen that. Very, very interesting. Also, this feels a little bit flimsy for JBL. JBL usually has a pretty solid case. This one definitely feels a little bit flimsy, and you can actually see where the two pieces of plastic join together right there. So they're kind of saying that these are budget-friendly earbuds, and we're not going to try to hide it, at least with the case itself. Yeah, this is probably the least fit and finish I've ever seen with a JBL case, so that's definitely interesting. Take note of that. At the bottom, you got the USB-C. Back here, you have their hinge. On the front here, you have a single indicator light, so it's going to change color, telling you what is actually going on. And there's the etched in JBL logo. Let's go ahead and flip the lid and see how the hinge feels. Okay. Ooh, it's got the flip, people. Ooh. And the magnet in here is actually really solid. You have to give it an extra little push to get it to flip open. So that is really nice. That means it's not just going to randomly flip open. So JBL did a good job on that for sure. And it has enough magnet to pull it. Let's see, it can pull it closed just past the halfway point. That's really nice. That is a good magnet. I like how it's molded in the top. And there you go. You have your exposed earbuds right there. Very nicely molded in there as well. All right, let's go ahead and take these earbuds out and get a closer look. So there is the molding I talked about a second ago. Very nice. That means that when these are in the case, they're going to have a less chance of flying out than other cases where they don't have molding in the top. So that's really going to hold it in tight. All right, let's take a look at the creme de la creme, shall we? All right, these are a lot smaller than I was expecting. JBL knows how to make very, very large earbuds, and these are definitely on the smaller side. This shaft right here is probably half as long as some of the other earbuds I've seen out there. Very, very lightweight as well. I'm very happy with that. And the fit and finish on here is looking a little bit of the same from the case, but definitely a little bit more put together and premium. I like this glossy shine right here. That's very nice. Gives it this sort of two-tone look. There's no black on these, so they don't really match the case at all. I was expecting maybe there to be two-tone on here as well. All right, let's go ahead and walk around the buds. You have their JBL logo right there, looking super clean. I actually don't mind that. Typically, I'm a little bit annoyed at them putting their logo on the buds themselves, but I'm guessing this is to help you find where the touch button is. So this is actually a capacitive touch button. It's not a physical button. You're not going to push anything in. I actually enjoy the physical buttons. I feel like there's less accidental touches that happen. So if you're someone who's debating between a physical touch pair of earbuds and a capacitive touch, I would say go with the physical touch. It's going to work with gloves. It's going to work all around, and you can throw them in your pocket and not have to worry about accidental touches. So capacitive buttons are nice because it makes it a little bit more sleek and you don't have to push into your ear, but the end result is you get a lot of accidental touches. Up at the top here, you have their sleek little indicator light, and then on the inside here, you have this really beefy grill inside of there. That is really nice. At the bottom here, you have another microphone and your 2 charging pads. Let's go ahead and check out the silicone tip. Ooh, that is a very nice silicone tip. That is what you want to see. And let's get a closer look at the ear port right there. You can see very fine mesh, really nice. You're not going to get any gunk into that speaker right there. Very clean. Yeah, this silicone right here is very premium. It's really nice. It's what you really want to see. It has enough flexibility, yet it has a solid base on the inside, and that's going to allow for me to put it on a lot easier. Yep, there you go. Very simple. Just push it on and it locks into place. So I'm going to give that silicone ear tip a big thumbs up. That is really nice. Very cool. All right, so first impressions, these look really nice. They're very stealth. I like how there's enough shine and yet enough solid matte plastic that it really has a good look to it. And they're not too big. They're very lightweight. I was expecting them to be much heavier. But yeah, first impressions on the earbuds themselves, I like them. They look really cool. The fit and finish is just a little bit on the cheap side, but it's all going to come down to the sound quality inside of these earbuds and the 8mm drivers and just how well they pump out that sound. All right, I've never put these in a day in my life. I'm just going to do the drop test real quick. Okay, that kind of failed the drop test. Let's try this one. Okay, that went in a lot better. Let's go ahead and pull them out one more time. We'll go ahead and drop that in. This one does not want to go in at all. All right, third time is the charm. Drop it in there. Okay, that one went in fine. That one also went in fine. There is the indicator light right there, and there are the indicator lights blinking on the top here. Yeah, so because the shaft is not as long as some of the other earbuds, it actually makes it a little bit more difficult to put them in because you have a little bit more bud and a little bit less shaft. So that's very interesting. But nonetheless, they fit in there really nicely. Very solid. And of course, you got the flip, people. That is very satisfying right there. All right, coming up, we're going to put these to the at-home Lucas test to figure out how good they actually sound. All right, got these things fully locked into the ear. I did have to load in larger silicone ear tips. The ones that came with it, the medium, were not big enough for my ears. So I threw in the large ones. That happens a lot with JBL earbuds. It doesn't happen with other earbuds. Typically I run medium, but with these bad boys, I definitely had to load up the large for the earbuds. They definitely lock in. They feel like they're plugging my ears completely. They paired up really easily with my Note 20 Ultra, which is what it's connected to right now. I did make a phone call, and the phone call was very solid. The person on the other line said that they could hear me crystal clear, no sound problems whatsoever. And you could definitely see in my ear that these are a lot smaller than some of the other earbuds out there. Typically the shaft comes down to like here, and with these they just stop. And so they definitely lock into place and they feel really good. I did listen to some music. I was jumping on the trampoline. They did not move at all, so that was very solid. Sound quality is good. I definitely have to turn the volume up past halfway. just to feel that immersion. I did walk around my house a little bit and I couldn't hear normal things like the water running or me closing a door. So they definitely do cancel out some noise around, even though they're not noise canceling earbuds. So first use, the feel in the ear, very solid, very comfortable. I can smile and move around and it doesn't feel like they're gonna fall out. So yeah, first impressions on them so far, big thumbs up. All right, I am fully suited up to go on a 7+ mile run. These things feel super good, like I said a minute ago, in the ear, very, very locked in. So this is going to be a run test, and as you know, running is jumping in motion. So I'm going to be testing these things for how well they actually lock into the ear and how well I can focus on my run and not really think about the actual act of running. So hopefully I'll be immersed. I'll also be testing these for the button pressing. They are capacitive touch. I'll also be testing them for sound quality. So that is going to be very important. I'm hoping to get those highs, the mids, and the lows, and all that fun stuff while I'm actually running. And then of course, the main thing is comfort. How comfortable are they in the ear for 55, 60 minutes at a time, and how well do they actually lock into place? So let's test all of that and maybe some more and get into this run, people. Woo! Wow, that was a brutal run. I got severe runner's knee on my left knee halfway into the run, but these earbuds performed phenomenally, absolutely amazing. Sound quality is top notch. Those 8mm drivers really pack a punch. I was completely immersed in my run. Did not have any worries whatsoever. Never even adjusted them, not one time. They completely locked into place. The highs, the mids, the lows, the bass quality is really, really good. I was completely immersed in the run, even though my knee was absolutely killing me. It was brutal. I had to walk and run and walk and run. It was terrible. The sweat is everywhere. It is like 100% humidity outside right now. Sweat is everywhere. These did not get bothered by the sweat at all, not one bit whatsoever. I was able to do the assistance, so I was able to hold down for 3 seconds, and then I got Alexa, and then I was able to just verbally say the Google command. I'm not going to say that because it's going to go off. So that was great. The microphones worked. I did have to say the Google command a little bit loud, so I felt like the microphones were not as good as my previous running buds that I had on. The Jabra Elite 3 seemed to have better microphones, at least for while I'm running and able to say commands. So definitely take note of that. The button pressing is absolutely amazing. You tap it, you hear a little beep sound. Mind blown. So nice. It's the perfect tone. It tells you that you've pressed it. I never had to wonder where it was. I literally just hit it and it paused. I hit it again, it played. It's in the perfect spot, right in the center where you'd want it to be. Big thumbs up. Definitely passed the run test. Definitely has really good audio quality as of right now, and definitely locks into place for active running and jumping and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So big thumbs up so far. All right, this portion is going to be the iPod test, so I'm just going to listen to music and judge the sound quality. This iPod actually has the highest bit rate possible from iTunes, like 256 or something like that. So we're just going to pair up the earbuds to the iPod and get a listening and figure out, do these things actually have good sound drivers in them? I already think they do because of the run, but that was with my Samsung Note 20 Ultra, and this is going to be straight to the iPod. So let's get into that. Holy crap, I'm totally blown away. The sound quality coming out of these earbuds with the iPod is like a perfect marriage. They are dangerously loud though, I have to admit. Very loud. I had to turn my iPod down almost to a quarter volume. It was screaming loud. So much bass, so much sound quality. Truly amazing. Big 5 stars for these earbuds connecting to an iPod mini. Boom. Absolutely blown away. I went out in the car. I was driving. They sounded like noise canceling earbuds for sure, because I couldn't hear the road around me. I couldn't hear anything. I had the windows all the way down, the sunroof opened. couldn't hear anything. Absolutely immersed. Spent the rest of the afternoon listening to music on the earbuds with the iPod. Totally fell in love. I was, oh man, next level. And for the price, that's incredible. All right, we're gonna be putting these to the mow test. So I got my electric mower right there. That thing is not as loud as a gas mower, but it's definitely loud enough to really put these to the test. I'm gonna be listening to a podcast on a medium volume, and I'm hoping I can hear the podcast without having to crank up the volume all the way and damage my ears. So we're gonna be doing a mow, trim, and blow, and we're gonna see how well these things actually work when you're doing everyday lawn and landscape care. Let's jump into that. Okay, definitely passed the mow test. I was able to hear my podcast, How Did This Get Made? I didn't have to turn the volume up at all, so that was really, really awesome. So definitely something you're going to be able to listen to. It definitely canceled out the noise around me. That was really nice. Even though they're not noise canceling earbuds, they still canceled out the noise.
Okay, so I've been using these earbuds for long enough that I think I have a full comprehensive review, and let's start off with the case. So the fit and finish on this case does not grow on you. It's definitely the cheaper of the JBL cases. It's actually probably the cheapest JBL case I've ever seen. You can actually feel where the two pieces of plastic go together, but it's very, very smooth and it slides into a pocket super easily, so you're probably not going to have too much problems, but it's definitely not a looker. It's not something you're going to be like, oh, I got to show my friends that. It's two tones, and the two tones don't really look good together. It's not something that's blowing you away every time you look at it, but it does its job. The lid flips open super easily and then snaps closed when you flip it. The magnet is very, very solid, so you're not going to have to worry about the earbuds just falling out of this case, which is really, really nice. Once you do flip the lid and you take out the earbuds themselves, the call quality is phenomenal. The microphones do their job, but they don't really cancel out wind noise. So if you're driving in a car with the windows down like I was, the person on the other end might be super annoyed by the wind just going into those microphones and the earbuds not being able to cancel out the wind noise. I do have a pair of Jabra Elite 3s, and those have 4 microphones that super cancel out noise around you and can handle wind noise, and I've been told that it sounds a lot better with those while it's windy versus these, so definitely take note of that. Call quality is good, the microphones are good, they're just not premium and they're not the best out there. All right, let's talk about the sound quality. Holy bejesus, people, when you get the right music and you get the right volume level, it's next level. It's unbelievable. Definitely does not have noise canceling features, but you get the volume up high enough to where it's not killing your ears, but it's sounding really, really good, and the world around you just melts away. You completely get immersed in what you're listening to, and it's absolutely amazing. Truly better than the price. You're paying a small price. You're getting phenomenal sound drivers in here. The 8mm drivers pack a serious punch. The highs, the mids, the lows, and the bass quality. Now, the bass is not super dynamic. It's not something you're going to be like, this is the best bass quality I've ever heard, but it's not annoying bass quality, and I'm someone who gets super annoyed with crappy bass. If bass is just thumping in one dimension, it is so annoying. When you have a dynamic bass that is able to really produce a good quality of bass sounds, that's when it really gets good. This, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars for bass quality. All right, let's talk about battery life. So battery life is exactly as advertised. These things pack a lot of battery in a very small earbud and a very small case. Absolutely amazing. Definitely not the smallest case out there, but you're getting enough battery life to get you through, and that is what matters. With the fast charging and the battery life being what it is, really good. I'm going to give it a 4.6 out of 5 stars for the battery life. Absolutely amazing. All right, let's talk about pairing. So this thing pairs up super easily. I was able to pair it to my iPad, my iPod, my iPhone, my Samsung Note 20 Ultra. Everything paired perfectly, super easy. You're not gonna have any worries. It doesn't have an app though, so you're not gonna be able to connect these to an app and adjust things, and you're not gonna be able to get firmware updates. So definitely take note of that. When you buy a lower tier pair of earbuds, you're going to be missing out on a few things like bass quality, case quality, and the ability to have an app, and of course, longer battery life. All right, let's give this a star rating. So I'm going to give these budget-friendly earbuds a solid 4.7 star rating. I'm going to say these things absolutely blew me away. I was expecting them to be a lot less in terms of quality, but they did not skimp on those 8mm drivers. That is what you're paying for, the good sound quality. JBL really knows how to give you what you want. You want low latency, you want good bass, you want good sound quality, and you want battery life. And that is what you're getting in here. And they're cutting out on a few things here or there. You're not getting the most amazing looking earbuds. You're not getting the most amazing looking case, but you're getting a very, very solid sound driver. So all in all, I'm gonna say very, very solid star rating, 4.7. Big recommendation to everyone out there. All right, there you go. That's the JBL Vibe 200. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely click that like button. If you want to join the At Home Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos, and it's because of you guys I surpassed 4K. Yes, people, on my way to 5K, but I need your help. Yes, you right there. Tell your friends, tell your family, this guy's on YouTube. They should go subscribe and watch my channel. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.